Welcome back to a brand new Vainglory video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chef Pat, and today we're going to be checking out the new 1.22 update that just came out inside of Vainglory, including a new hero called Baron, which I'm going to try out today inside of Battle Royale. So 1.22 brought a bunch of different changes. For the first time, Vainglory is going to have true multi-touch. There's also some different changes you can do to the HUD in Vainglory settings, which I'm going to show you guys the results of that in just a second. But first, I'm going to go ahead and throw an invite to you guys on Twitter if you guys want to play with me. They added in a new friend tool, so I'm going to go ahead and send this out on my Twitter. And if you guys want to play, again, you can either check it out using the link in the description below or check me out on Twitter. I'll just go ahead and post that right now. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into a Battle Royale battle and I guess match. And I'm going to go ahead and play Baron. So Baron was a new hero that was just released in the 1.22 update. It looks like he's a solo laner that you can play either crystal or weapon. I'm going to try crystal today just from what I was reading online. And let's go ahead and log Baron in and see how we can do. So Baron is really strong and does an insane amount of damage, which I will show you guys in just a second. And it looks like we're going to be playing with a Lance and a Kashka versus a Saw Rona, as well as an additional Lance. All right, so with CP Baron, I'm just going to start with some energy, maybe build towards an Eve. I'm not exactly sure just yet what the best builds are, but let me just go ahead and start leveling up some of these abilities. All right, so Baron's heroic perk is going to be to where his basic attacks do splash damage. So first of all, notice on the left-hand side how the activatables are on the left now because I changed my settings in the HUD, which I'll show you guys how to do. But my A ability, it's going to launch this big old rocket. My B ability gives me this huge jump that you charge up. I'll show you guys in just a second. But look at my heroic perk. Every single attack that I do does splash damage, which is really nice. Let's see if we can kill Rona. Nice. That was dirty right there. We got both of our rockets. Yeah, so every attack I'm doing does splash damage. You can see that it's damaging the minions around Lance, even though I'm not attacking them. So this is really good for like poking enemies near each other. Alright, so that's the heroic perk, the A ability, which I just killed. I forget who I even killed with that. That wasn't even Saw. But yeah, alright, look what it looks like this. I'm going to do my old charge up ability. Yeah, so the B ability is going to be my dash. So it pretty much dashes you up. And I think if you have more crystal, then it lets you dash farther. And then your ultimate ability just does an insane amount of damage. So I'll show you guys that in just a second. It just drops like a bomb of death that destroys absolutely everything. So you can see even without any light items and building for energy, I'm already doing a pretty decent amount of damage. I'll just build like a straight up shatter glass in just a second. But yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, I killed Roan in the beginning. Alright, so I have my ultimate. So what your ultimate does, it just drops this huge beam of death on your opponents. It marks it on the field, and your opponents can't see it like for the very first bit. So look at it. Look at it go. It's about to drop on Saw. Look at that damage. That is insane. Lance just trolled me and threw their whole team out of my rockets. But that's the ultimate. So literally building almost no energy, or no CP, that just like rocked their entire team. Alright, so I'm going to chill out right now. I'm just going to keep farming it up. Let everyone do their thing. See if I can hit Saw over here. I just want to jump. I know it's not smart, but I just wanted to jump. Alright, I'm going to pot up. So yeah, I'm going to max out A. And you should pretty much always max out your A ability, your rockets, on a Baron. And eventually, I'll get my ultimate back. I think that's like the only way I'm going to kill anyone, really. Oh, snipe him! Snipe him! I thought I got Lance with that last one. Alright, so we're 2-0 right now. We're killing it. Not too bad so far on Baron. I can't wait to buy my first items. So hopefully we can do that soon. I keep shooting Lance. I should just shoot Rona. And you sort of have to predict where they're going with the rockets, because they take a pretty decent chunk of time to make their way through. Alright, so we're at 4,500 gold right now. Gonna be able to crush this turret down. I'll probably build just like a straight Eve and Shatterglass when I go back. Shouldn't be too big of an issue finding my monies. Oh, I just jumped. That was not the smartest idea. Saw's gonna kill me. Alright. I got a little too ham right there. I wanted to go back to base. Let's get our Eve. Let's get our Shatterglass. Finally, we can do some damage. No one wants to sit there with your basic items in Battle Royale over and over and over again. So why not just jump into their team and lose your mind? So sprint boots we're going to get. Ooh, I don't think Saw's going to pick up Lance, but Saw's going to kill Kashka for sure. Alright. That's not too shabby in the beginning. Okay, so we have some items now. Now we can do work. We've got our ultimate back, which just scales ridiculously long. But yeah, you can see it calls in the strike, and 3 seconds later, the ultimate drops down. And yeah, it deals more damage towards the center of the ultimate. So keep that in mind. You still have to be accurate with it, even if you just, you know, pin the end of it. Oh man, look at this damage right now. Did I just get stopped by Lance while doing that? Wow, I think Lance just stopped me in the middle of my jump. I would have had a triple kill. Okay, that's sort of embarrassing. Okay, that's sort of embarrassing too. I lagged right there. That was definitely a lag. And also clicking the boots was lag. Okay, Rona's going in. That's interesting. Very interesting. Alright, 4 kills so far. We're taking our entire team's supply. Saw is going to reflex block our rocket because look at the damage that it does. I know I was reading on the Vainglory Reddit that some people were saying that Baron was so strong that they wouldn't be surprised if he got nerfed right away. I think he's really strong as well. Maybe a little bit harder to... It's a little bit hard to peel for him. He just has that giant, massive jump as his only way to get away, but it is such a big jump that... Yeah. Look how big my jump is now that I'm full crystal. It just rockets you across. Okay. Yeah, I was just showing you guys. No troll. No troll, Rona. Look how big that jump was. I think I had seen that in the hero spotlight that it scales with CP. Alright, let's just throw some rockets that are missing a storm up right now. Ooh, the prediction. Let's go. Yeah, so, yeah, range of ability increases up to 200 crystal power. Oh, look at Saul right here. Look at Saul right here. You see that damage on the turret? That was ridiculous. Alright. 6-1 right now. We're crushing it down the lane. As soon as we got our items, we killed it. Double kill. This is already looking like GG right now with Baron. Yeah, super fun hero to play. I think right now he's only available with Ice for the first 7 days, and then you can get him after with Glory. But definitely worth a purchase. I feel like the last 2 heroes, both Baron and Samuel, have been like really fun for my play style because I play Scarf, and they're both like, I mean, he is just like ridiculous right now as far as damage goes. Like Scarf cannot even hold a candle. Uh-oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, I'm okay. I thought I just died, so I swear it stopped. Alright. Alright, we're still okay. I wanted one last buy before we went ham. Let's get a Broken Myth. I saw someone build like an alternating current. I'm going to buy that. Let's see what else. Armor does not do damage, contrary to popular belief, so let's buy an hourglass. But yeah, inside of 1.22, there was a couple of other things. Opals, which you can collect to get the old school skins, or like old limited edition skins that aren't available anymore. Like I mentioned, the HUD controls, where you can get the items on the left-hand side, as well as there's like a new swipe feature, which you can use to like swipe like across the minimap. It's like more convenient for checking stuff out. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep building. I'll get a chronograph. Actually, maybe I should have just bought something. Alright. Teammates going down. Well, it's going to be a 1v3, but I think we can pull this one off as Baron. I'm pretty confident of it, actually. Look at that damage. Look at this Lance, though. This Lance is going ham. Just look at this rocket spam damage. Just take a look at it for a second. Oh, they jumped right into it. Okay, predicting these rockets. I'm a little... Okay, Lance. Lance is just dancing on. But look how quick the cooldown is. That is just ridiculously strong. Wait, he had the... Oh, he was blocking. Alright, there we go. There's the late triple. Woo! Look how far we can jump, though. I'm just going to do my little swipe. I'm going to get more used to that. Such a ridiculous range. Alright. That's going to be a good game. Guys, Baron, so much fun. Probably really strong in the 3v3 on the Halcyon Fold as well. Damage is just insane. Like, you can build energy in the very beginning and feel literally nothing, like, as far as feeling bad about it. Like, look at this. Saw's just getting blasted. Okay, maybe I should kill Saw instead of doing nothing. And kill Rona. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Okay, am I just gonna let her live? There we go. Alright, good game, well played. That is it for Baron. Woo! Strong hero. Very strong hero. I sure probably going to be touched up sometime as far as like the power goes, because it feels really ridiculously strong right now. 11-2, and didn't even, you know, play like a perfect game or anything like that. Really fun playing Baron. Gonna be playing Baron more inside of ranked for the autumn season. And yeah, it feels like last year at this time I was in San Francisco watching the fall finals for NA. I'm going to be going to, I think, TwitchCon and be able to check out the Vainglory booth, as well as they announced their world finals, which are going to be in Hollywood, I believe, in the beginning of December. So I'm really excited for both of those. I should be at both of those events, so if you guys are going to be near there, definitely say what's up, and I'll give you guys more details as soon as we get closer. But yeah, that is pretty much it for update 1.22. Pretty awesome stuff. I still have some skins I need to check out as well, and to see if I can get them hooked up for you guys. Moon Princess, Celeste. I do play a little bit of Celeste here and there, so I definitely don't mind. Lyra, not the biggest Lyra or Lance player, but obviously I picked up Baron as soon as the update dropped. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, feel free to add me in the game at Chef Pat. I literally just tweeted a link. I guess Lost My Soul found me. So feel free to hit me up and try to play some matches with me. Spam me all you want. Eventually, I will click that checkmark button. And yeah, that is it for this video. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.